I've seen a report on today's papers that I first of all like to say clearly that was an outrageous and incredulous amount that has been mentioned there. I don't think any party this time has that amount of money to spend on a launch. That is nowhere within our limits. What we've received is an overwhelming flow of goodwill and support from many of our supporters, from professional groupings that have actually donated certain things. This dome was donated by a well-wisher. Some of the screens have been donated. Many of the satellite events are actually being hosted by local politicians who want to be part of this party. So the budget is nowhere near what you've seen, and I don't think it's something then that we should take further from that. We shall have a launch of the National Alliance taking place in Kisumu. I think it's Kisumu Social Hall, Ofafa Social Hall in Kisumu. We shall have another event taking place in Kakamega. We shall have the same event taking place in Bungoma. We shall have the same event taking place in Garissa, in Mombasa, and in Eldoret, and in Nakuru as well. But we'll give you the full list of the exact locations where those satellites will be taking place. We'll have Kenyans from all walks of life addressing the country on what they believe in, what their aspirations are, what kind of government they want to see, what quality of education they'd like to see, healthcare, etc. And also we'll have speeches, and our keynote speaker, as you all know, is the Deputy Prime Minister, Uhuru Kenyatta, who will also grace the event. We also expect a number of leaders who are like-minded and who believe in our ideology, believe in our way of doing politics, who will also be in attendance. Making a manifesto is a process. And it's not a process that an individual can do on his own. We want people to own it. But by saying that we want people to also give in their views, does not mean that we as a party do not know what we stand for. But we want it to be driven by the people. Lakini pia, hatuwezi kuzindua kila kitu ambayo utafanya kesho. Kwa sababu tukiwaambia kila kitu basi mtajia nini. So lazima pia nyinyi mje, muone how we are going to do it. And if you have something to say pia, we will give you a chance to say it. You can say it online, through social media. Munaweza kututumia emails, info@tna.co.ke. In fact, tuafungua lingine manifesto@tna.co.ke. But the long and short of it all is that we want to make it a process that is inclusive, that is driven. You know, the Constitution talks about inclusivity. Article 10 of the Constitution is very clear that those are some of the national values of leadership. So itakuwa process ambayo tutaanzisha kesho. And from tomorrow we are going to go to all the counties, to all the villages, to all the constituencies, asking Kenyans what they believe in and the kind of country they need, so that we can deliver to them the kind of government that they deserve.
At the moment, the National Alliance, we are at an infant stage, and we are trying to do in-house, build the party first before we can consider issues of pre- or post-election coalitions. Inevitably, if you don't get the numbers after elections, you are bound, if you want to form the government, to enter into coalitions. We are open to that. We are open to pre-election coalitions, but as at now, we are more concerned with building the party and, if possible, making a stab at forming the government as the National Alliance.